Blue Glaciers Rescue Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Our mission is to shift the focus toward rescuing the melting glaciers and land ice as a priority to sustain the ecosystem in the fight against climate change. There are many views on climate change events and absolute disarray into what is going on and what needs to be done. That's why Blue Glaciers Rescue Foundation offers a climate change model to show how climate change started, what are the most important drivers to climate change, and to explain that the climate change event is one-directional and fatal, and what needs to be done to fight against it. Climate change started from the Tunguska event, which was the most powerful disaster in the recorded history of mankind, and occurred on June 30th, 1908. Prior to this event, climate on Earth was in a thermodynamic equilibrium, and the global average temperature on Earth has risen only 3 to 7 degrees Celsius for the past 5,000 years. However, after the Tunguska event, the thermodynamic equilibrium has been broken. The Earth has been warming up, and temperatures started accelerating 10 times higher over the past 100 years, and will accelerate to 20 times higher at the end of this century than it has been for the past 5,000 years. It's possible that in the middle or the end of the next century, climate on Earth won't be suitable for human life. Climate change started before the Industrial Revolution and would have been slowly progressing. However, human impact with extra carbon dioxide emissions became an additional catastrophic input into a much faster devastation of our ecosystem and climate. The greenhouse effect is a major element of our climate. Greenhouse gas is a special layer in the atmosphere responsible for keeping us safe from the sun's direct radiation during the day and warm enough at night as it keeps the energy from rapidly leaving the Earth during the night. The Tunguska event brought a devastating amount of energy, equaling 1,000 atomic bombs thrown on Hiroshima during World War II. It triggered an extra heat wave into our climate, which brought extra evaporation. Evaporating water ended up as water vapor gas, which is a major part of the greenhouse gas. Thus, the climate on Earth got into a cycle of a positive feedback effect, where extra heat would produce more water vapor, and more water vapor would produce more heat as part of the greenhouse effect. And additional water vapor gas would produce a stronger greenhouse effect. Today, with human impact on our climate, we are accelerating the process of climate change because carbon dioxide gas is a major component of greenhouse gas, and it stays in the atmosphere for 100 years. Even if we stop all emissions as humans, today's level of carbon dioxide gas would still be in the atmosphere for 100 years, and nothing will have changed because climate change started before the Industrial Revolution, and Mother Nature will continue to contribute its part of CO2 and methane, and with the positive feedback effect from water vapor gas, the climate would still be changing. Yes, we need to reduce the concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere, but it is not possible for humans to accomplish this task today. We must provide time to Mother Nature to work its course, cleansing itself. This might take about 1 to 200 years. Thus, during this time, we must preserve our ecosystem. The glaciers and land ice are a major part of our ecosystem. Without them, our lives as humans on Earth wouldn't be possible. In addition to preserving glaciers, we must build green energy industries, reduce pollution, and grow more forests. This is a long-term fight, requiring us to be on the same page. That's why Blue Glaciers Rescue Foundation offers a climate change model and a solution to what we must do for human life on our planet for generations to come. In the next 6 videos, we'll explain in more detail our climate change model. Please view, understand, and support us with your suggestions. We need your professional help and your tax-deductible donations.